Man, what's good? It's your round. Packboy Dolo checking in with the first ever official episode of Around the Clock Thinkers, man. You know what I'm saying? And today we're going to be talking about why blaming others hurts you more than them. Why blaming others hurts you more than them. Give me a second. Let me get a sip of my tea. Why is that? Well, it's because you don't give yourself a chance to self-reflect. You don't give yourself a chance to look in the mirror and step back and think, did I really do something wrong? You know what I'm saying? What did I do wrong? What can I fix about this? You feel me? I feel like at the end of the day, when you work on yourself and you pay attention to yourself, you don't even want to blame others. You don't want to blame other people. When you make yourself the primary focus and you make yourself the primary person that's responsible for everything that happens to you. Some things life throw at you. I mean, it's just life, we all know that. But things like for example, shit that I used to trip about. A motherfucker talking about me, or a motherfucker cooking up a lie about me that I personally know that's not true. Alright. Instead of me falling back and saying, this shit ain't true, so who gives a fuck? Instead of doing that, I would go confront the person about quote unquote speaking on my name. But the question remains, who gives a fuck? Why should I even give a fuck that they're speaking on my name? So instead, I've learned to reflect on, okay, when I heard that they were speaking on my name, how did that make me feel? Why did it make me feel that way? Now, don't get me wrong, some disrespect, it won't be tolerated. That's a premise, okay? I'm a grown ass man, so some disrespect, it's just a no-go. That's just how I was raised. I value myself. Some disrespect has to be handled. But a motherfucker talking about you fuck up your whole day, and you letting this motherfucker rent space in your mind because they were lying on you. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I started looking at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if these motherfuckers talking about me, I must be doing something right. For them to cook up a lie and make me look bad, I must be doing something right. I read in the book that if you don't have no enemies, then you're doing something wrong. You need to make some. You know what I'm saying? So, blaming others, it takes away your own personal growth. Everything on the outside of you, man, that shit shouldn't even matter because you're in control of what you think, how you feel. What you think and how you feel. You're in control of that. If another person can come along and make you feel like you're less of a person from something they said coming outside of you, something that they said to you can affect you, then they have the power over you. End of the story. So when you blaming others for shit, he did, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga did this and or you know what I'm saying? I tried to talk to a girl, she was acting all funny and whatnot. Really? Question is, okay, did you want her? Okay, you wanted her. You went and talked to her? Okay, you went and talked to her. She turned you down. Who gives a shit? You went after what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit? You went after what you wanted. You need to reflect onto yourself like, okay, could I have done anything different? Not did I do anything wrong? Could I have done anything different to get the type of outcome that I wanted? Okay, well, what is that? All right, boom, you figure it out. Go talk to another bitch. Okay, you heard old buddy speaking on your name. All right, that's cool. Then boom, you stay locked in on your goal. You stay locked in on what you got going on. I feel like the most important thing as a man is to be a moving train. Be a fucking savage. Be a savage. Don't be no pussyfooter, man. Because pussyfooters don't get far in this world. They don't get to reap the fruits. They don't get to reap the fruits because they pussyfooters. Small timers. Big time thinkers, man. We round the clock thinkers. Round the clock thinker is always thinking, always calculating, always figuring out. Okay, because everything is constantly evolving. Evolution is inevitable. So if you're sitting around worrying about what others think of you and what they say of you, and you're not locked in on your own craft and creating what you want to create in your own life that you was blessed with the power to do, by the way, then what are you here for? The fuck are you here for? If you're not on a mission, after goals, figuring out what you want, going after it, setting bigger goals, what the hell are you here for? I figured it out. We here to leave behind a legacy. Literally. Especially as a man, you have the control to literally tie other races and ethnicities into your bloodline. That's powerful. I'm a black man. I could go marry a Puerto Rican woman, have a baby with her. She has my last name. The kid has my last name. The teachers at school be like, the fuck, a Puerto Rican baby with the last name Morin? Like Remy Morin? Yeah. Because I created it that way. I wanted it to be that way. That's how powerful we are. You can design your story however you want to design it, man. However you want to do it, however you want to live your life, you got the power to do that. You really have the power to do that. Real talk. Whether you do it or not is up to you, though. That's totally left up to you. You're a grown ass man, and especially like for my teenagers that's still in high school, I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all are at a great spot in life. Too great of a spot to be tripping about going to school, man. You better take your motherfucking ass to school and lock in and figure out what you want to do and get busy now. I feel like the ideal age, if I could go back to the age 15, I would have been a monster way earlier. A monster. But I can't go back. It's the thing about life, you can't go back. You know what I'm saying? If I could go back to the age of 15, I'd have been a fucking monster early on. But it took some time for me to learn. For me to figure things out. figure out how shit work. And apply myself. Had to apply myself. I gotta apply myself every motherfucking day. It's a job. Especially it's a job. You're a grown up, and now it's time for you to provide for yourself. Every waking hour is a job. So if you out here making babies, then you're adding on to the jobs that you already gotta inevitably do just to live, just to get by. You gotta wake up, which is pretty much automatic. You gotta take a shower. You gotta brush your teeth. You gotta go to another job. When you get out from that job, you gotta go get groceries maybe. You gotta go home. You gotta clean up the house. You gotta stay on top of shit. That's a job in itself. How good are you at that job? That's the question. How good are you at that job? You see, you could be thinking about all that instead of what another motherfucker think about you, man. Fuck what a motherfucker think about. Who gives a fuck what they think about you? What do you think about you? What do you think about you, man? You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's the first ever official episode of Round the Clock Thinkers. It's your round Packboy Dolo checking out. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a perfect picture, you can paint it on the easel. You ain't gotta wait on me, I never said I need you. Yeah, I never said I need you. Making sure a bar and paint his head before he see it through. It feel like a matrix when we in it on it.